Hey, Wild Things, how are you today? I hope everybody's having a blessed day and are grateful for all the things that you are receiving. Okay, anyways, so I call you my Wild Things for a reason. I have a little quote. I'm going to tell you what it is. So, to me, where the wild things are is a place that exists in our minds. It's a place of liberty, shamelessness. It can take a split second or a lifetime to find it, but once you do, you will be free. There's a wild thing that exists in all of us. It lives in our passions, in the people we love, in our beliefs, and it's even in our subconscious thoughts. It's actually even made a home in the darkest parts of us, but we cannot be scared of it. We have to become it. So, if you can decipher that, that's awesome. If you can't, you will. It will come. We're in the Aquarian age. It will come. Okay, so I am a person who is very connected with their spiritual realm and angelic connection. So, um, you know, I know my purpose, kind of. I know what my gifts, some of my gifts are so far. I know how to apply them. Sometimes I second guess them, and I shouldn't. Um, but, we're human. So, pretty much what I'm going to be doing is there's going to be, kind of like little chapters about, sections of, my life, what I've been through, how I can help people, how I've came to realize and strengthen my spirituality and just everything that I've learned. It could resonate with people in the world, and I could have a different perspective than somebody else could, and it could help them. So yeah, this is kind of going to be hard for me because um I'm here to help people with trauma. Definitely. I'm definitely here to help people with trauma. That's one of my biggest things. That's how I know I'm going to help people. I give the best advice. Like, I'm like a life coach. Legit. Legit. But it's just from life experiences. It's not, from schooling or whatever. Um, but, I'm a light worker. So, what I've heard, I'm like one of the healers. So, I actually can heal with my hands. I'm not totally down on that. But I've done it to my dog, but then he just gets all messed up again. So I don't really know how to make it stay impermanent. So as a healer, I'm also a medium. I can talk to other entities in the spiritual realm of loved ones. So, you get healing knowing that they're okay and they're eternal. They're never going to die. We all reincarnate and, we all have past lives. We have karmic debt from them. We have to learn from all the lessons of our past lives in order to, heal ourselves as one and break the cycle. Because if we don't break the cycle of our past lives, then we're just going to keep living the same shit. So, past regression is actually a really good thing if you are interested in that. I learned a lot of my past lives from Halloween, what you wanted to be as a kid, what you wanted to, be for Halloween, so I had to look through photo albums, right? I had to look through old photo albums of me and my mom, my dad, or whatever, because I have so much trauma that I can't remember good memories. It's sad. Even with my kid. And it sucks. A lot. Because he's fucking amazing. He's gonna be home in 10 minutes. Hopefully he goes outside though. It's nice out. The dog is out there too. My day got totally messed up. So, yeah, I numbed myself if anybody can relate to what that means. So my whole upbringing was trauma, and I'll explain stuff and everything. Up until about 2 years ago, when I had to do in-home trauma therapy, severe in-home trauma therapy. So I have like coping mechanisms. I have what are they called, modules that I can help with for people to deal with their triggers. I can help people learn what their triggers are. I can teach inner work. I can teach just being there for you, making you happy, making you smile. I'm an angel in disguise. Literally, one of my past lives, I was an angel. My name is Angel, so, people say they see a halo over me, and I have encountered demons, and they do bow down to me. And that will also be down the road in other videos. So, I'm an earth angel. I'm a lot of things. And I'll get into like a bunch of shit like as I talk, but we're just going to talk about. So I've been through a lot of trauma. My whole upbringing. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, yeah. My numb. So I got out of my numbness more. I kind of went back into it lately. Habitual thing, that was my coping mechanism. Nobody likes to be vulnerable. Nobody likes to say it how it is in their own thoughts. They're scared of being rejected, not being accepted, feeling unworthy, unloved, and that inner work, your upbringing is a lot. It conditions you. The people that you meet, society, how it is, your parents, how they were brought up actually affects you because, if something was done to them from your grandparents, it's conditioned in them that it's acceptable to do to other people. So if they, were beaten, you could be, a lot of people are because of it. They think of it as being acceptable to do to you because it was done to them. So a way to kind of break out of resentment for people that do stuff to you like that, because the world is about love. God's love. You are loved. You are worthy of more than you could ever imagine. It's crazy. So before we enter into this world, okay, before we are born, before we enter the world, we know what our purpose is. We know what we're here for. We know our divine life purpose, our soul mission. We know our life path. As soon as we come out of that place, we forget. And the whole point of life is to go through life, go through shit, and return back to love. And God is love. We are all sources of energy, frequencies, vibrations. God is the biggest source of energy. If you look into the sun and you're tired, you will get energy. It's all energy. So if you want good things, you have to have positive energies and vibrations to send out the frequencies to other good things, people, money, blessings, gifts, opportunities, miracles. You gotta try to stay optimistic and positive as much as possible because those are when the big things will happen. So, people say, oh, there's no God because this person, there's homeless people, there's people dying, whatever. These things are happening because they're obstacles. They are, what's the word? They are, they're assignments. They're universal assignments. And you have to show up to them. And it's based on our fears. It's based on our triggers. It's based on our trauma. It's based on all that. So, and the universe gives us these obstacles because we have beliefs that, again, are conditioned in us from our parents. Oh, I want to add to what I was saying before. I wish you were here so you could remind me of what I was just saying. So, what was I saying? I missed like a couple things. I was supposed to say like other things and I forgot. Whatever. What the hell was I just saying? Shit. Oh, obstacles, universal assignments. Fears. Okay. So, fears are fuck everything and run. Okay? So, fear is when we feel pain and we fear having those pains and hurts and disappointments and heartbreaks and rejection and unworthy feeling and my kid is home and, all those really shitty fucking feelings that you don't want to feel. Those are fears. Your fears are feeling that pain. So, you run. You run from your fears because you don't want to feel that pain again. So I numbed them. What was the other thing? Oh, so when somebody does something to you, don't necessarily think that they are doing it because of you. It's because they're conditioned and it's been done to them. So they think it's acceptable. Right, I already said that. So since the world is supposed to be about love, and it sucks, and that's where I'll tell you, where the light worker thing comes in. Since the world's supposed to be about love, when you come into this world, you sign a sacred contract of what you want to learn, what lessons you want to learn, what karmic debt you want to break, what cycles, all that. You set up the people that you are going to meet. You set up the people that you're going to have in your life, your soulmate, your twin flame, your kids, your parents. So that's what I'm trying to get at. You pick your parents, you pick your parents for a reason. So I came to realize that I was with my parents because I'm supposed to help people with trauma, and do a lot of other things. But trauma, that's a big thing with me. People having issues, people having to vent to somebody, people needing good advice. That's what I'm here for. So where the hell is my kid? Oh, maybe they were just going to the bus stop. So you sign a secret contract. So what I realized is that my parents suck. They fucking suck. They degrade me every second. They don't want... It's like they want me to fail. It's crazy. My dad is jealous of me. He's been jealous of me since conception, pretty much. I have the evil eye curse on me since I was born. So, yeah. I broke that getting anointed by God. I have oil that actually keeps the demons out of my house because I'm trying to quit smoking and it's a sin, and, the demons attached to me and the evil entities, and yeah, I'll get into that. I have so much shit, it's crazy. And it's weird because I literally just thought in my head, this is all normal to me. It's not, it's crazy, but it's not crazy to me. It's just oh, okay, this is just how it is. But if people are watching this, they could be like, what? You know what I mean? But the abnormal became normal to me. Upbringing, chaotic, trauma, middle-age trauma, teenager trauma, 20s, fucking trauma, trauma, and then more trauma. So, you numb it. You do whatever you do. You get high. You hurt yourself, cut yourself, stuff like that. You get depression, you get mental illnesses, you get addictions, you get sick. You can get sick and manifest negative energy into your body. Like, it sucks. Trauma is a huge fucking thing in this world. Huge. I just realized I can help so many freaking people. Like, trauma is fucking huge. And the more the generations come in, it seems like the worse it gets. Nowadays, everybody's dying from heroin, fentanyl, what they mix and all that, shooting up and overdosing, going to rehab, doing really good. And then you get out, you relapse. Your first time you relapse. Like, it can happen like your first time regardless, but a lot of people, when they get out of rehab, I know a lot about addiction too and drugs. a lot about drugs, and the drug life. But I know a lot of shit. Damn. Yeah, so, a lot of it has to also do with people getting clean and getting out of rehabs, detoxes, sober houses, all of that. And they want to get high after being, sober for 6 months. And they don't realize, your body can't handle what you used to do. So they overdose because they did too much that their body couldn't handle anymore because they weren't getting high every day, And I have fucking war stories, man. My ex, my son's father, he's an extremist. There's no gray area. It's black or white. It's usually black. So I'll get into that too. Lots of trauma, man. So we signed a sacred contract. So, that was awesome. I remembered. Frig is my kid. We signed a sacred contract, right? So, pretty much, I picked my parents to learn about trauma. So, just recently, even though I've been connected very much with my spiritual realm and my angels, I couldn't really give myself completely to God. I don't know why. Well, I do kind of know why. I was forced as a kid to go to church. I had to look all pretty like a princess. I hated it. I hated waking up in the morning. Hated having to, whatever. I just didn't want to go. So when you're forced to do something, you kind of like just don't want to do it. I don't like authority figures. I don't like when people tell me what to do. I like being free. I like my freedom. I don't like it when I have to do something that somebody told me to do. Like, I don't like people telling me what to do. I don't like authority. I used to get arrested a lot. I have a lot of resisting arrest charges, actually. And that's not funny. I'm just laughing for a certain reason. I can tell you so many fucking stories, man. So many fucking stories. You're gonna have fun with me. Keep watching this channel, because my life it's my life. And I'm not saying it's any worse than anybody else's in the world. Everybody has their own life, but this is my life, so this is a story I'm gonna tell. You know what I mean? And it's a bad life. It has been fucking hard. It's good now. Well, it's better. It's way better. It's way better. I should be optimistic about that. It's way fucking better. But there's still roadblocks. There's still shit that needs to be taken care of. So, what was I saying? So I couldn't get myself to God. I don't know if anybody knows what another thing for your past lives, if you had names, like your names that you made up when you were playing, with your friends, and it became like a name that you used for, personas or whatever. If you role play during sex, that's where I got a lot of mine. I'm a very sexual person. That's just what I'm saying. If you have names for you, like whatever, like, yeah, they, yeah. So one of mine was Jezebel, okay? And, like, my nickname, like, I do Tinkerbellisha, because Tinkerbell represents something for me. I have a tattoo. I have 12 tattoos. I have a tattoo of Tinkerbell. She has an earring in her wing, a bottle of SoCo, a blunt, and a tattoo on her arm. She represents my drug days. We're all stardust. I've been a fairy. I am an old soul. I have reincarnated many fucking times. Like, many times. I have a lot of past lives. A lot. Shit, hold on. Yeah, so she's like my drug days or whatever. So, and Jezebel, okay? When my son's father, and I was with him for 11 years. It's February 28th of 2018, and I broke up with him and kicked him the fuck out of my house finally, like October 19th of 2018. And it took me 11 years to do that. So May 29th of 2006 to October 19th, 2018 is when I finally had enough. And when you hear this stuff, you're going to be like, why didn't you leave earlier? Well, you know what? I was brought up in chaos, so I attracted to chaos. And the abnormal was normal to me. So it didn't faze me. Numb. I numbed myself. I numbed everything out. I numbed my feelings. I wasn't vulnerable. Instead, I got angry and mean and miserable and fucking... We fought a lot, and it, whatever. Like, I loved him to death. I fucking loved the shit out of him. Like, then we had a kid together. Like, he loved me. Like, I didn't know what love was like. He was kind of a fucked up love, though. Like, because I didn't feel worthy, and I didn't, like, I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into that right now. When I come to him, that's when I'll talk about it. 22. That's fucked up. Sorry. Angel number. 22 means something for me. Fucked up. And it has actually something to do with him. I just had 22, 20, 22, 11, 22. Yep. Hopefully I don't look at it when it says 22, 22. So, I did. As soon as I looked up. Oh my god. So fucked up. Trigger! What was I saying? Oh yeah, so numbing. Oh, I hear him. Hold on one second. I just want you to see my life for a second. I think he's gonna tell me a story. Ow! Let's see what it is. Oh. Alright, I'll talk about it. So Jezebel, right? When he went to jail the first time, I wrote him a porn, and Jezebel was, me. Like, Jezebel was me. And he was him. So, this is fucked up. It was pirates. Like, we were pirates. I don't know why I thought of that, but it was a pirate. He was, like, my enemy. I was trying to kill him. We had a love-hate relationship. It was, like, the more we hated each other, we loved them. It was literally Eminem and Kim. Legit. Like, our songs were Black Dahlia from Undead Hollywood or something, and Kim from Eminem. Like, Love the Way You Lie. There was not really any love songs. It was all hatred songs, but love. I Hate You, I Love You. Yeah. So, I was killing him. And it was Jezebel. They were fighting. She seduced him to try to get him, over there to her ship to kill him. So, that's one of my... Jezebel is one of my past lives. So, ready? Watch. This is how you figure out, your thing. So, Jezebel, sweet old Jezebel. We know her from the Bible, right? I'm a spiritual being. I'm connected to God, Bible. Uh, you know, my first name is Bethany, Bethlehem. Bethany Lazarus was raised in Bethany. I have kind of raised somebody from the dead. That will be later on. It's a soul. It's not really a person. It's a soul that has risen from the dead. And has fucked. What do you mean? Hold on 1 second. Shit just hit the fan. So hold on. I have to go for a little bit. I will have to stop this video and I will have to just continue on a new one. So, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, you know what was really cute? Oh, where is it? So my son, right? He's outside with all the kids. Let me show you. They're so cute. They're outside with the kids, right? And they're outside.
I got one of her drawings.
Where's the other one? She went outside. I mean, they're outside, and these girls are like making money by selling rocks and pictures. Oh, here it is. And selling pictures and rocks and stuff. So, this girl.
Here. Choose it.
Oh, it's pretty.
I bought it.
So, this girl, right? It's actually funny because her mom used to be my childhood friend. I used to live right next to her. And then when I moved out and she grew older, she moved into my house. But she was still like the next door neighbor. Like her parents still lived there and stuff. So she now is my next door neighbor here where I live. And her daughter, we went and played basketball one day or something up at the street. And she started telling me about her life and everything. Because people, see, this is the thing with people. Like, when people have something in their lives that's happened exactly to me, they resonate to me and attract to me. And even when I mediumship, like, it's somebody that contacts me. And they contact me because exactly what they are trying to say to somebody is exactly what I've been through, and I know exactly how to handle it. So they go through me because even though they talk through me, like they literally like take over my body kind of and like talk through me and like their demeanor and stuff, but it's not bad. It's just like, it's more intimate. Like they can talk to their loved ones like in a more intimate way. So, so people just resonate to me, like, with trauma, like, and everything that people usually, like, message me about, like, I've dealt with, it's happened to me in my lifetime already, so, oh, shit, okay, all right, yeah, so it's already happened in my lifetime, you know what I mean, like, or it's something that I have learned about, or whatever, like, life experiences, learning shit, like, whatever, so it's just cool, like, so we probably, I'm not even kidding, like, I'm telling you right now, like, if you find my channel, and you will, if you're supposed to, like, that's the thing, nothing is a coincidence, like, if you, like, it's random, like, if you are going through something, like, or if you go to church, right, every time I used to go to church, they would be talking about exactly what I needed them to talk about, right, so now, like, with the spirituality age coming in, the Aquarian age, like, I'll explain all that. My phone's about to die and I have to go do this. Like, with all that happening, like, everything that I tried to do, or, something that's going on in my life that I can resonate to or resonate to somebody with, it usually always ends up me being the one that people attract to with their problems, because that's how it's always been. What am I looking for? I don't even know why I'm in the fridge. I'm trying to get bread. So, like, I don't usually resonate with people because I have shit going on where I'm not even really talking to people, and it's not in a bad way. It's just because I'm trying to learn about certain things and do stuff with my career, and, so I'm just not really putting myself out there and trying to talk to people. Like, it's nothing against anybody, and I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not, like, whatever, I'm just taking care of myself and learning my inner work and learning how to love myself and, like, all that stuff. So, I'm a masterpiece in progress, just like you are, you know what I mean? I'm trying to become the best version of myself, which I'm trying to help other people with, their problems or their situations, or, you know, I always used to be called a therapist. Everybody came to me, you know what I mean? So I want to do that for people. Kind of like, you know, like, if somebody resonates with this first video, oh, the little girl, the picture that so they're like drawing pictures. They're like drawing pictures, and this is a veggie burger. I don't eat meat or anything. The picture that she drew, like, she opened up to me, and the other kids were playing, and me and her, like, went off to the side, and she told me everything. Like, she told me everything about her trauma, and I didn't ask. Like, she just came out and did it. And then I brought another neighbor, you know, and her daughter, to my kid's soccer game yesterday, and she came up on the bleachers, and, like, I've had therapy sessions with my fucking neighbors of the kids, because, you know, kids are, like, ridiculous nowadays, and it's just ridiculous. So, I've had therapy sessions with them. Like, I've literally had my seats, like, pulled out and, like, sitting right here while I, like, mediated and, like, tried to get to understand, like, what's going on. These kids are fucked, like, and I don't mean that in a bad way, just they've been through a lot of shit, like, a lot of shit. But they tell me for some reason, like, they just randomly tell me, like, the little girl the other day on the bleachers, she's just like, oh, yeah, blah, 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 and I'm like, where'd that come from? Like, what? But she really likes me because she's misunderstood, and I understand her very well, and I stick up for her, and I help her, and I bring out the best in her. You know, encourage people, try to be nice to someone. Like, my motto is, like, if you feel helpless, help somebody else. So that's what I do. But yeah, so, like, everybody resonates in some way. So what I'm trying to say is, if somebody resonates with this video, and you need somebody to talk to, or, you know, you need some kind of therapist, like, obviously, like, I can't, like, I can have, like, a conversation with you, and if you want to continue talking, like, we can, you know, figure something out, do, like, you know, whatever. But this is what the little girl that told me about it, she did this picture, right? Let's see if you can see it. She did this picture, and I noticed this. So somebody that understands trauma understands why she would put justice right in the middle of the heart. It's so nonchalant, but it's like, these are her things that she enjoys. Like, she even has eBay over here. Like, it's things she enjoys, you know what I mean? But justice is in the middle, because those are her, what gives her justice. Like, you know, do you know what I mean? Like, I know what I mean. Like, you gotta know what I mean. So, and I went outside to her, for 33, Master Builder. I went outside to her, and I literally said, honey, I love your picture, and I just want to say my favorite part of it is the fact that justice is literally sitting in the middle. And she couldn't stop smiling, and she looked at me like, you understand. And it was amazing. And it made me really happy. Because I've talked to her before, too. So, like, I do get it. Like, I get it. Like, I get it. You know? Like, I get it. That was a good moment. I enjoyed that. It made me really happy. See, like, I'm just supposed to, this is just what I'm supposed to do. And other stuff, but I think the mediumship that I do actually comes from trauma. Because the people that I've had have a spiritual awakenings with, I've heated this fucking chicken fake veggie thing, like, 5 times. Yeah, like, because, like, the person that I had my first one ever with, like, was crazy. Like, he faced all this trauma. Like, his freaking, it was crazy. Like, his mom, like, the main thing was, like, his mom used to, like, put him in fucking, like, a closet and, like, stuff. Like, his mom, like, was horrible to him. But, like, I was walking my dog, and all of a sudden, like, a name pops into my head, and it keeps saying robots. I'm like, what the hell? And, like, it's never happened to me before. And I never did a reading before. I'm walking my dog, and all of a sudden they say, like, on Edna. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, who the hell is that? But my friend was at my house. So when I got back, I, like, asked him, like, I was like, do you know any Aunt Edna? Because they actually did say that it was for him. And it was, like, fucking, like, shit hit the fan, man. Like, he ended up, like, they were, like, a bunch of his, like, relatives, like, just came into the picture and, like, were telling him that, like, he has to face his fear about his mother, and, you know, that's what's holding him back. And trauma holds us back from receiving good things, because if we can't let go, it's holding us back. Like, so me and my ex, right? We have always been in this cycle, like, about, like, we couldn't get out of this cycle of bad luck and addiction and, you know, like, just shit, like, bad shit happening. But my angels always made sure that, like, with money and stuff, like, we always made it by. Like, I always used to say to him, we made it, like, we were fine. Like, bad shit happened, though, that made it worse. But, like, we always got through. You know what I mean? So that was cool. He's supposedly my twin flame, but I don't even know what's going on with him. I was with him for 11 years, though. Worked my ass off for my family to be whole. Anyway, so, yeah. It was, like, a big trauma thing. So he ended up freaking getting in my dog cage and facing his fear of being in the closet. But, yeah, the cycle. Like, we were stuck in this cycle, like, of hate and, like, dwelling on the past. And, you know, once we let go, I became a different person. I became myself. I wasn't codependent on him. And the only reason why I was codependent on him was because I needed to feel valuable in order to help people. So that would be, like, an appreciated thing. I wanted to fix people. You can't fix anybody, you know. You can try to help people be better for themselves and the best version of themselves, but you can't change them, and you have to accept them the way they are. When you want to be accepted the way you are. So whatever we feel internal is what we are projecting externally. So you're attracting whatever you feel inside. So if you can't let go of certain things, everything, like, mainly, and, like, move on from it, you're going to be stuck in that cycle. And you're going to continue to have those fears, and the same fears that you have of certain things are going to attract the same things in your relationships and your jobs and your luck. Like, gotta let go of trauma, man. Like, let me help you. Oh, man, let me help you. Dawson, come here.
What?
Just say hi. Don't be stupid, though.
Oh. Okay, Mommy, stop.
Hold on. All right, so, yeah. You gotta face your fears, call it like it is. It's your craziness and your madness, you know what I mean? And we will do stuff after. Just when a thing comes in where it's a fear-based situation for you,
Another crystal.
just punch over the obstacle, because every setback is a setup for a comeback. So we need to clear these karmic cycles that we're stuck in because of our limited beliefs, because of our fears. I will talk to you later.